Internet Stabby Brit here. I'm sure you know how these things work by now. Great deal of nonsense to be experienced. Hopefully, I think I've timed this perfectly actually, because there was a lot of background noise before. I was planning on working on a response video, but unfortunately, actually I think, just let me make sure the audio is not too loud. But unfortunately, there we are. I had the washing machine going in the background. So I was getting a huge amount of background noise and thought, no, it's way too loud to do a proper video. We'll just fuck about. Now, I suppose I could go play along with my clan. Sorry, platoon. But I'm with a platoon that mostly plays on African servers, and that really doesn't help my performance. Yeah, screw it. Let's just do this little thing as well. Because we probably won't see it, but... Hello, Linkzy. How are you? Yes, this is... I basically made this to show off my personal badge. This is my Tanith First badge. Tanith First being a reference to 40k. I'm rather pleased with that badge. It took me fucking ages. And this is the only way I could think of to actually show it to people. So, there we are. So I've got... I could play along with the platoon, but as I say, they're in an African server, and that will really hurt my performance. And as we all know, when I'm streaming, I'm really, really crap at this game, as it is. So the last thing I need is even more problems to get in my way. So screw it, we'll play Conquest without the platoon. And as the name of the stream suggests, I have finally discovered... Sorry, 1 second. Right, yeah. I don't know if you're getting like a lot of background noise through my mic. Yeah. Sorry, there is a long delay on the messages, I'm afraid. It is a fact of life when dealing with live streams. So yeah, hopefully you won't be getting a lot of background noise. Oh good, because obviously I can hear it. Being in the room, I can hear the washing machine in the kitchen. Fucking loudest appliance ever invented. So yes, I was going to address the actual title of the live stream, wasn't I? Oh, I do apologise if I keep hitting the mic while I'm drinking, because, well, I'm drinking. So, basically, oh god, full squads all round. Okay, we'll be in a squad of 1. The title was inspired by the fact I have finally actually consulted the options menu. You may notice, I can turn around very quickly. There's none of that fucking really slow starting stuff. Oh, wow, I've just noticed. Guys, look, there's a fucking clan logo on my gun. That's amazing, I love that. Never seen that before. I love that. I'm going to have to switch to the Tanith now, because I want my Tanith badge on a fucking sniper rifle. That's epic. So yeah, you probably noticed I got a blue reticule. I just think that looks cool. I've also been tweaking the field of view, which I think will help when I'm streaming, because you'd lose a chunk of the screen to the chat bar. Shit. And also, what else was there? Oh yeah, I mentioned the movement. There's no delay to the movement anymore. There is an option added at some point, fairly recently I think, where you can turn off the stick acceleration. So normally it's set to 100%, which means that you have a little bit of resistance when you initially start moving. And that can be alright if you're like running along like this and you want to make fine adjustments to your movement, then that could be helpful. Booyah! Sweet spot! But I don't like it for intense situations, because if I'm in a close quarter fight and I quickly need to turn, like this, well, I can now, but by default you can't do that. So this is a message to anybody else who plays on PS4 or Xbox One. I don't know how it works on PC. Probably isn't a problem on PC, to be honest, because, well, as the Master Race will tell you, the PCs generally have better controls.
We have taken objective Edward.
But anyone playing this game on console, I recommend you go into the options menu, find the stick acceleration. I'll show you where it is, just in case. It's under controls, I think. Under advanced. There we go. Stick aiming acceleration. That should be on 0. And there's a couple of other things you can dick with as well. So, yep. Console gamers, I do recommend you go through and check. And you can probably see as well up in the top right, I've added the kill tracker. Because I see that a lot in videos and I thought, yeah, that's cool. I want to pretend that I'm a real Battlefield streamer. So I'll turn it on. Ooh. A new game. I am intrigued. Yes, hopefully by Friday I will have a new video out about Steve Shives, but I'm still putting that off, to be honest. Oh god. I'm not drinking alcohol, just in case you're curious. I'm drinking energy drinks. I have my Monster addiction. I'm addicted to Monster Rehab, which is a tea-flavoured energy drink. It's tea and lemonade, which I think is a fucking genius idea. There was a green tea version at one point, but I've never been able to find it again. And basically there's like one place I know of now that sells this rehab stuff. So every so often I will go in and just buy their entire stock. I walked out with like a dozen of them last time I went in there. Because I live in mortal dread that one day my tea-flavoured energy drink will be discontinued. And then I will be forced to drink tea for my energy fix. Indeed. Let's see. How am I actually doing? I'm sure it popped up. No, that's wrong. There we go. Correct button. How am I doing? 147 out of 300 kills. Yeah, I really want the scoped Martini Henry. Because I forgot how much I love this gun. Another Warhammer game. Okay, I'm intrigued now because I'm not sure what Warhammer game it could be.
We are losing objective Duff.
I should probably... Should I give you a list of all the Warhammer games I currently own? And speaking of Warhammer, anyone who hasn't been keeping track, if you have ever like been involved in the tabletop Warhammer, seriously look into what they're doing with 8th edition. I am intrigued. I am really looking forward to 8th edition. And I say this as somebody who, like, fucking despised, pretty much 5th edition onwards, I've not been happy with. I mean, some of the stuff I've seen, just before I started streaming, I read the changes to morale, which is an interesting concept. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, Warhammer games have traditionally had morale systems where if your units take too much damage, you have to take a test to see whether or not they run away. Which is fairly standard in most tabletop war games, and even some PC games. Now, tabletop Warhammer has basically got a system where if you take damage in a turn, you have to take a morale test, and if you fail your morale test, additional members of your unit are basically killed to represent the fact they either run away or they're killed by, like, some crazy influence, you know, lasting psychic powers, or God knows what else. It's basically a catch-all term of morale now encompasses a whole host of things. Is there aim assist on console? Yes, there is. I will try and see if I can actually... See if you can spot it. There we go. There's a bit of a snap to when you aim close to somebody. Seem to be getting noise here. 1 second. Huh. That's odd. My audio should be set to my chat only. One second. Let's double check this. Chat audio, prioritize party, yes. Okay, so let's just... Where the hell's the mute all button? I'll do it. There we go. Okay, I think that works. If you can no longer hear me, say something. So I think I've fixed it now. Just confirm. I can no longer hear any chat in my end. So if you can still hear chat, other people's chat, let me know. Should be fixed. Yes. What was I talking about before I got distracted? Aim assist. Yes, there absolutely is aim assist on that's a tank on the console versions. There are multiple versions of it. What if you have nothing to say? Good question. Let me just have a look, actually. It's probably best going through the options for these things. Is it controls or is it gameplay? Yeah, there is... I think it's under advanced. Yeah, aim assist auto rotation. There we go. And... yeah, so basically there's two forms of aim assist. Which... to be honest, I generally leave these on because I'm used to them by this point. I could get rid of them, I know. But I basically can't be bothered by now. I've played with them on for so long that get adjusted back to it. Words! Not attention to assigning orders as well, which is another issue.
We have lost objective Edward.
It's also kind of weird, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it seems like I'm not getting audio feedback the way I was before. Which is very strange. Very strange indeed. It's a little bit off-putting. I don't understand why muting the muting everybody else has apparently muted my feedback. Am I going to have to put that back on just because it feels like I'm talking to a muted mic at this point. Please do confirm if you are still hearing my audio. Shit.
We have lost objective apples. We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, where should we spawn? Good, good. That's comforting. Where should we spawn? Let's go get Dove back.
A sentry kit is available near your location.
Derhal hedefi ele geçirin.
Oh, I have been dicking back and forth with audio settings. It's weird. I'm getting a nice stereo effect though. I can hear the tank driving by, which is nice. Hello, fellow Martini Henry user. There we go. Words failed me again. One of the things I probably will not see during this playthrough, I was just generally dicking about as well. One of the things you can do, aside from changing the colour of the reticule, is you can customise other colours as well. So, for example, I've set it up so now that if I get a headshot on somebody, rather than getting the white damage, assuming it doesn't kill them, if it kills them I'll just get the red kill marker, but if I score a headshot that doesn't kill, it will come up as yellow damage.
We have lost objective.
I kind of like the fact you can do little things like that. I like games which let you customise. I don't think you can get a break. I think that's more of a Call of Duty thing. Oh god, excuse me, hiccups. I don't think you can get a bright pink... Hey! It's Pepe! Nice! Praise Keck! Arse! Curse you, Martini Henry. Feels bad, man. Should we play with a tank? No, screw it. Let's play with a horse. I've not used a horse in ages. And we are playing as the Ottomans. I don't know why, I just think the Ottomans suit cavalry more. Indeed, melee horse. Forgot about that. Let's see then. Enemies, where are the enemies? Somebody's off. Oh, he's ours. Fair enough. Ah! I wasn't ready for you yet. Go away. There you are. Have a grenade, sir. Shit. Well, that didn't work. Is he a special guy, do you think? Is he like yeah, he is. He's an armoured heavy. Arse. Arse. I did terribly there. I've completely forgotten how to use the horse. Oh, what else is new? Let's just stick with doing what I've been doing for ages and trying to earn this scoped Martini Henry. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I just love the concept of it. I love the Martini Henry. It is one of my favourite weapons still. I spent ages not using it because obviously the DLC came out and... What happened there? I wanted a melee charge and didn't happen. Oh well. I've not been using it because, you know, They Shall Not Pass came out, and obviously you got all the new weapons there, and I wanted to use those. I missed. Well done me. Not very good at close quarter shooting, am I? Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred, with 4 times 4 times zoom. Yes, why not? I'd be so much better at making jokes if I could actually get to the end of them without fucking up. But that's the story of my life, really, isn't it? Hey, Stabby Brit, do something without fucking up. Can do. Fuck up. Oops, maybe not. Where's the enemy? Someone advertising in the chat there. Arse. Rocket gun. Where did that come from, anyway? Presumably someone who got shot. Of course I'm an Imperial Guardsman. I've been an Imperial Guardsman since the 3rd edition. God, back in my day. Back in my day when Imperial Guard squads cost 25 quid. Because you had to buy 3 blisters of regular infantry, and then a heavy weapon blister, and then a special weapon blister, and then a sergeant blister. And this was back in the day when plastic boxes were about 12 quid each. Ah. Ow. Was that a headshot or a sweet spot? Thank you, squad mate. Where's that fucking sniper? Oh shit. This is just going all kinds of wrong. Let's run away. Ah. Oh, that sounded... I think someone was doing a bayonet charge. Falling back. Things are not going well here. It could be my imagination, but I do think widening the field of view has helped. Psst, buddy, there's someone behind you. La la la. Stabby, stabby. Any more? For any more. Have a flare. There you are. Arse. I am not good at judging the lead on this. I think it's because the Martini Henry is quite slow. It's got a pretty low muzzle velocity. That's probably my biggest concern about the scope version. I mean, a sniper rifle with a low muzzle velocity is not suited for long-range shooting. And apparently people are posting on Facebook. What do we think? Monte Grappa? No. Well, we're going to have to play a Monte Grappa, aren't we? Because nobody's going to vote for Quentin Scar now. Fuck Monte Grappa and all who sail in it. That's all I have to say. How did we do anyway? We did... terribly! 11 kills, 14 deaths, but... well, for a live stream, that's a pretty good result, isn't it? Yes, okay. Nonsense on Facebook. Don't really care. Gives me something to do with the loading screen, I suppose. Aha! Let's see. Speaking of Warhammer 40,000, let's see. Apparently they have responded to me. I just can't find it because the Facebook app is shit. Anyway, we're not here to talk about what's going on my Facebook page. We're here to basically listen to me talk shit about whatever springs to mind. Mostly Battlefield at this point. Still, I kind of like some of the customization options in this game. Let's just go to not controls, I think gameplay. Oh yeah, there's the color nonsense down here. Don't need to change the visibility. I could change the kill color, but I do kind of like red. See if there's anything else I need to dick with. I kind of wish you could do a little more of like having colors for different kinds of kills. I think that'd be network performance. Should we turn that on? Looks vaguely interesting, but no, that's just gonna like annoy me. No, that's not right, is it? Oh, fine, you can keep that on.
We have taken
I've forgotten how to turn that graph off. There we are. Well done, me. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted by nonsense. Onwards for great battlefield justice. I'd kind of like to be able to customize a bit more in this game, if I'm perfectly honest. I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to like add special kill colors for... I can't get out the bloody tank. Kill colors for like specific types of kill. Like maybe a grenade kill. Or a melee kill. I don't know. Would be fun. My best... only just noticed the comment. My best kill to death. I'm not sure. I think my best kill streak is 18. I think I've had a 4-to-1 kill to death ratio, but that was in a team deathmatch where I basically got 4 kills from hiding in a corner. So I'm not particularly proud of that. I don't generally get good kill to death ratios because I do try and play to the objective. Generally speaking, I think a high kill to death ratio is a sign of you not trying hard enough. Arse. What's this? Colibri is good combo with this rifle. That's a good point. What is my pistol? Yes. The Colibri. Oh, yes. Shall we? For a laugh, let's have the Colibri pistol. The Colibri and the Martini Henry. Ooh, we could get a tank, but no. I want kills with this rifle. This is what I need. I'm more than halfway there. Hey, shit. Not quite used to that delay yet. There is a slight delay now in I best just die so he doesn't try and revive me. There's a slight delay in throwing grenades now, which is putting me off. Uh-oh.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Ah, crack cakes, that's... yeah, it did not go well. Should have broken out the pistol, really, shouldn't I? This is generally a good map, I find, for getting landmine kills. This or... what's the other one? Arnhem? I kind of want the attack plane, but no. I'm going to stick to it.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Oh, hiccups. God, being played by hiccups. Go for there. So yes, I think that's one of ours. I think I'm plagued by my eternal problem of I don't have genuine topics to talk about. Fuck me, look at that grenade kill! Irish bloke killing 5 people in one grenade. Well played, sir. Oh. I'm bloody impressed by him. Glad he's on my side. Right. Let's just see if we can take this place. Nobody's here, that's good. Let's leave a little present by the door, shall we?
We have lost objective Edward.
There you are. We've lost objective Edward, fair enough. Now you're there.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Hello! Damn it.
We have
Yes!
taken objective
Got the kill. Got revived. Okay, let's see, let's go back to Edward. I am not a fan of this map, if I'm entirely honest. I think this is one of the weaker maps. Honestly. Yes! Oh, fucking brilliant. Oh, I really should have swapped to a better gun, but the fact I killed somebody with a watchmaker pistol has just made me so happy. It's an awful gun, it really is. It's fucking terrible. 20 fucking damage on a headshot. Oh, I wonder if he's a Kekistani. Someone with the clan title Keks there. I always seem to find myself in a clan / platoon called Wolfpack, to be honest. I mean, that Wolfpack was my Star Conflict clan before it sadly died out, which was a shame. I had great fun with the Wolfpack. They were at one point they were one of the best clans around. At some point I do intend to go back to that game, but I've just not really had the inclination, sadly. It happens. Interesting games dies out. It's one of the reasons I think games should update frequently, and why I think it's way too fucking long between DLCs for Battlefield. Hopefully, In the Name of the Tsar won't be too far off. Can we actually hit the switch? I doubt I can hit anybody. Oh, well, that's spot there. Shit, shit, shit. What automatic? Haven't unlocked that yet. I really haven't played much, if any, support class. Let's see. Squad. We really need to save this objective. Wrong tab. There we go. Should double check. Oh, apparently I need revolver headshots, but fuck that. I'm not a huge fan of revolvers. I don't dislike them. I just generally, oh yeah, prefer to be playing with an automatic. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Can't see them from here. I don't really want to get into a... Ah, shit, I'm in trouble. The only problem with carrying this joke... Oh, nice! The only problem with carrying this joke pistol, I basically have no way of responding to threats, basically. I mean, it's a joke pistol. I'm almost certainly going to die if I actually break it out for a gunfight. Screw it. Let's go for C. Nah. just can't quite... I don't know. Maybe one day I will try and get more into PC first-person shooters. To be honest, it's a genre I've struggled to get into. I seem to be much more prone to something... I don't know whether it is motion sickness, but it is something akin to motion sickness. Arse. That missed the guy I was aiming for. First-person shooters on PC have generally made me physically uncomfortable. And I find there is... Well, for obvious reasons, you do tend to get better players on PC. And I just find it more frustrating to play the ones I have played. I've not enjoyed the online experience as much. I've found it just more annoying. I die too often. There we go. It might well be FOV. I know... Was it Total Biscuit? Is someone who complains about that a lot. But again, it could be controls as well, because I've played some games where just the controls themselves have made me feel uncomfortable. And just by changing the button layout, I've felt more happy to play it, if that makes sense. Have a grenade, sir. Well, I hit him.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Let's leave a surprise here. Hey, we've got them all. This is pretty good, actually. Team seems to be doing quite well. Missed. Oh crap, that's a tank. Run away! Really should have spotted that earlier, shouldn't I? Because it's completely obvious there's a tank there. There's a tank symbol. Ow. Don't suppose you're going to revive me, are you?
We are losing objective Charlie.
Yeah, I wasn't really happy with the default button layout of Vermintide. Thankfully, my current button layout is holding. I still don't know why that happened, where it was like, okay, you can rebind the keys, get into a game. Actually, we've changed our mind. You have to have the defaults again. Ooh. Hello. I do love that when you just randomly get kills from placed explosives that you'd forgotten about. Defend order complete. Cool. Let's go on the offensive. Shit. Hellriggles everywhere. Little bit annoying, Hellriggles. I'm not sure. Okay, fine. I do understand why the Hellriggle was chosen to have the alternative version. I just kind of wish it hadn't been. Yep. Any more for any more? There was somebody else here, wasn't there? There he is. Charge! Bayonet time! Thank you. I thought I was going to fucking miss. I missed quite a lot with bayonets. I'm pretty sure they narrowed the bayonet hitbox. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at leading targets yet. I've been playing a lot with other sniper rifles, which have a faster muzzle velocity. The Hellriggel is... I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a submachine gun. It technically didn't exist in the First World War, but prototypes were created about that time. You'll probably see a lot of people using it. It's basically a submachine gun with a drum mag. It's one of the better submachine guns in the game. You unlock it by getting to rank 10 with the assault class. Damn you! I was lining up a kill shot. I've probably got a loadout with it equipped because, well,
halfway there, we have the
need to. Yeah, there we go. Badass looking Badass looking machine gun. With a 60 round drum mag. Let's use it for a second. Yeah, that is very true. A lot of the weapons in this game were either produced in very small quantities or technically were still in the prototype stage, so ow, never got actual usage. Apparently we're having fighter spam issues. Okay, well, let's go back to the sniper. This is what I really want to unlock. I'd like the alternative Hellriegel, but that's mainly because
We have taken objective.
it's mainly because I play the assault class a lot, and so more assault class toys is nice, but definitely not my main weapon of choice. Shit! There's somebody in here with us. Cut! God damn it, that went all kinds of wrong. Staggering ineptitude. Staggering ineptitude. Let me spawn. Yes, just in time. I'll set that as the order. Well, it's... Thank God the background noise my end has stopped altogether. Where is everybody? Shit! Oh, you stole my kill. How nice of you. Die! That was close. Oh, you had a nice 25th anniversary dog tag. Do you like the collectible ones? This game is going too well. I'm suspicious. What the fuck? Oh dear, oh dear. That was weird.
An enemy airship is en route.
I was wondering how long it would take for that to show up. Let's go find an AA gun, shall we? We shall need one. Objectives. What to attack, what to defend. Should we try and attack the bunker? I don't really want to attack the bunker because that, like... That's exactly why I hate this fucking map. I hate the bunkers. I hate the bottlenecks it creates and... Good question. Would I recommend... Battlefield 1 definitely has the best campaign out of a lot of the games the modern military shooters I've played recently. I mean, out of, let's see, the last two I played were Battlefield 3 and Warfighter, and Battlefield 1 single player is much better than either of those, in my opinion. So, if you liked Battlefield 3's single player, I would imagine you will really like Battlefield 1's single player. It's broken up basically into a series of mini campaigns, some of which are a little bit short in my opinion. Particularly the one set on Monte Grappa, funnily enough, the Italian one. It is a little bit short. So there's that. But overall, it is a very good experience in my opinion. I was very happy with it. I'm just annoyed that it's a bit glitched. I've been trying to earn some of the trophies, and I can't. Because like one of the trophies is for destroying all the field guns in the second war story. And basically, not all the guns spawn on the PlayStation 4 version. So I can't get that trophy, and that upsets me. But overall, yeah, I enjoyed Battlefield 1 single player. I enjoyed the multiplayer quite a bit as well. I definitely think it's... That was a bomb. The FBI stream? Which one's that? But yeah, I suppose... Yeah, I'm happy with the game without the DLC. I don't think you need the DLC for this. The DLC is quite good. I mean, I like the weapons and I like the maps it gives you. But, to be honest, none of the DLC weapons are my favourite weapons for any of the classes. I mean, the default gun for the Scout, the Lee Enfield, is probably my favourite sniper weapon overall. And oh, exciting! Yep, I don't think you need DLC at all if you want to play the multiplayer. I mean, obviously, if you have the DLC, you do get some really nice toys. The medics, I forgot what it's called, but the medic's semi-automatic rifle is really good. So I really like that. You get a really good tank. I do really like the French assault tank. The Shao-Shat is probably my favourite support weapon. Okay, so fine, I was wrong. I do actually have a favourite weapon for the DLC, but I don't play support that often, so meh. Yeah, overall, if you're going to play support, I do recommend the DLC because you will want that Shao-Shat. But if you mainly want to play a sniper, the French sniper rifle is probably the worst sniper rifle in the game. So you don't really get anything from DLC if you're a sniper. I'll be interested to see what In the Name of the Tsar brings to the table. The only thing I'm concerned with on that front is Battlefield is sticking with the older style of content, you know, the DLC model, and the problem I have with that is it splits the community. You know, you have to have the DLC to play the DLC maps, and we're gonna get In the Name of the Tsar, and you're gonna have people who, like me, have the will have access to everything because I've got the premium pass, so I will have access to all the DLC. But what I think is going to happen is you're going to have the standard playlist, and then you're going to have the They Shall Not Pass playlist, and then In the Name of the Tsar playlist, and I can't remember what the other two are called. I think one's called Apocalypse. So you're basically going to have 5 Battlefield playlists, and then just to make it even more fucking confusing, they are releasing a trench map, which is only available to premium users. Now, it involves the French army, so I don't know whether that will be basically classed as DLC content. But then again, it's possible to own the DLC without being a premium pass member. So what happens if you don't have the premium pass, but you have the DLC? You know, will you get access to that map? So there's obviously there's certain issues with the community being just a little bit divided here, and I don't like that. I really don't. I don't know what the best way around that is, though. I mean, I don't know what the thing is. I honestly don't know what the best way around it is. I've always objected to map packs on the basis that they divide the community. I think I kind of like the idea of being able to buy early access. I don't have a problem with that necessarily. I mean, the idea that, you know, if you're a premium member, you get access to the content, you know, 2 weeks earlier, whatever. So the content goes live, and oh look, there's a bunch of new content which you have to unlock. You know, I don't know, there's a new sniper rifle, and you need 100 kills with the Russian trench rifle or whatever the requirements are. And everyone who's got a premium pass has basically had 2 weeks to unlock this shit already. So they're sorted. That was clever of me, wasn't it? Open the door, die horribly. You know, I know some people will call it pay to win, but I would argue that's not pay to win, because you're not really paying for an advantage, in the sense that you're not getting anything nobody else can have. You're just getting it early. But at the same token, I mean, how do you balance it? What was going on there? I don't know what the fair compromise is. Oh, I do like the Trench Raider class. Let's get a flare gun over there. There's clearly a lot of them. Well, let's follow up with the grenade, shall we? Whoop. Nice. Spot flare assists. There we are. It is a difficult question. I mean, I suppose it's a question that every game company is dealing with. I mean, if what would happen if, you know, all the DLC was available for free? I mean, is there a point? I'm wondering, is there a point where it becomes fair to give the DLC away? I mean, after however long, you usually get Game of the Year editions of single-player games, like, say, Fallout 3 is one example, where I bought Fallout 3 not long after launch, so I paid full price for it. And I bought all the DLC at full price. And then, a couple of years down the line, people can come along and buy the Game of the Year edition for less than what I paid for the standalone game. And basically, the argument you can put forward there is I paid more because I get the content sooner. Is that fair? I mean, it seems fair from a single-player perspective, doesn't it? I mean, that's how single-player games have traditionally worked. You buy the game at launch, you pay more, but you get it at launch. Or you can wait till it becomes cheaper, at which point everybody else has been playing it for a month, and you basically missed out on the social experience. Well, I don't know. I think companies obviously put out games for monies, but I think we're in a situation where games are, you know, tell you what, I don't really want to do another conquest. I'm mindful of the clock. I think we are past a point where games are just launched and forgotten about. Games are too multiplayer focused now, and they need ongoing support. And the question is how best to provide that ongoing support, because dividing a community hurts the longevity of the game. It would be best for the good of Battlefield if everybody had access to all the content regardless of whether or not you are a premium member and whether or not you bought the DLC. And the Premium Pals thing is one way I think they're trying to do that. The idea that if your squad leader has the DLC, you can play on the DLC map. And I like that. You know, the idea that, okay, I want to spawn as a French assault tank. Well, you can't, because let's screw it. Let's do team deathmatch. You may want to spawn in the assault tank. Well, you can't because you don't own the DLC. If you want to spawn in that unit, or you want to spawn with these guns, you've got to buy the DLC. Otherwise, you've got to hope somebody else spawns in that tank. You've got to hope somebody else dies using the gun and you can pick it up off the dirt. And I'm okay with that. The question then becomes, though, if you have this content that's available to everybody, how do you balance that? How does the game make money then? I mean, like For Honor, I got the gold edition. So with there, for example, I got a month's worth of champion status. I got some equipment packs, most of which I haven't opened yet. I've still got like fucking 10 equipment packs untouched. And I get access to the new character classes early, and I don't need to pay in-game currency to unlock them. Everybody else has to wait like 2 extra weeks to get them, and they will have to unlock them with in-game currency, and it'll probably be quite expensive compared to the standard classes you pay 500 steel to unlock, which frankly you can earn in one day very easily. So that's their model, and you know, fair enough. I think Battlefield could have gone with something similar. But the question is then, how does that game make money? I mean, is that early access enough incentive? Or is a game going to need more? And yeah, you say, you know, microtransactions, I do hate them myself. But there is a question of, well, how else does a game make money? I mean, if you expect repeated content updates, and I do expect repeated content updates, fuck yes!
Our side is in the lead.
First kill of the match, and it's a fucking headshot. Like, I want continuous content updates for Battlefield. I want continuous content updates for Honor. Most multiplayer games I play, I expect them to be supported long after launch. I do not want a fire and forget online multiplayer experience. I don't even want a fire and forget on single player experience, if I'm perfectly honest. But at least with single player, it's a little easier to, you know, provide additional content by DLC. I think if I'm honest, I think microtransactions focused around cosmetics is acceptable. My gripe is when it's not cosmetic. You know, I don't personally have a problem with battle packs. I am perfectly fine with battle packs. I think they're a really nice idea. Because I enjoy earning... I enjoy getting battle packs and being able to earn new skins and shit. And I cannot find anyone to kill, it's infuriating. Let's put that down. But I don't like Call of Duty's approach. I don't like these fucking... the idea that, oh, you want this really cool gun? Well, you've got a snowflake's chance in hell of actually unlocking it through normal play, so you're going to have to spend real money to get it. I don't agree with that.
Our team is in the lead.
But the unfortunate reality, though, in the microtransaction debate,
Our side is in the lead.
is microtransactions work, and it's unfortunate.
Side is in the lead.
Because there are people out there who will spend absurd amounts of money. I mean, like Star Conflict is one example. I knew people
Is in the lead.
in that game who would spend, who basically went out and said, you know, you need
Enemy team is in the lead.
I had to spend $150 worth of real money to buy in-game currency, to buy loot drops, to unlock this ship. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, congratulations. You know, you've just shown them that people will spend $150 to buy a new fucking ship in this game. You have validated their business model. The business model you're now complaining about. You know, so this is one thing that infuriates me, and it's why I fucking hate it when gaming channels go, you know, do this thing of, hey guys, we're gonna do 100 loot crate unboxings, and you've obviously bought those fucking loot crates. You've spent money buying these things. You spent hundreds of dollars buying them, and then afterwards you'll make a video saying, I fucking hate microtransactions. Make up your fucking mind. Like in the case of Star Conflict, what I would do is, I don't know if they still do it, but Star Conflict had yearly sales, where ships that normally cost like £40 or so in real world currency, you could basically buy them for a £5. So I would buy like 15 quid's worth of ships, because that to me is saying, yes, I approve of this pricing model. I am perfectly happy to pay £5 for a new ship. I'm going to support your company when it has a pricing model I approve of. You know, and that I think is the right way round of doing it. That I think is the answer to this microtransaction debate. You have to reward the monetization methods that you want to see used, and you have to punish the methods you don't want. But unfortunately, you know, the fact is that there are people who are quite happy to spend absurd amounts of money on content, and will spend thousands of £100 on games, on DLC, on microtransactions. And these are the people who are keeping the microtransaction system alive. And our community leaders aren't helping either. I think if people like Westy, for example, in the Battlefield community, or was it Baus Phoenix in the For Honor community, if these people basically came out and said, fuck you, I am not spending a penny on your microtransactions until you change the microtransaction system. And like the community leaders rallied behind that sentiment, I think we would see an improvement. Providing, you know, like, players actually followed along. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, wasn't there some controversy about Payday 2's microtransactions or something? I seem to recall people getting really pissed off about how they changed the monetization system. I don't know, it was a while ago, and to be honest, I've never played Payday 2, so it's not like it's something I've kept an eye on. Damn it! Curse you, joke gun, for not having any stopping power. What time are we on? 5 o'clock. Yeah, I should be wrapping up soon, really. I have places to go and things to do. But still, we have mused... Oh shit, someone behind me. Nope, no they're not. Panic grenade. Ah, right, so they basically... Is it... Which game am I thinking of? Is that Team Fortress that does something like that? Ow. Yes, I think... Well, there have been a lot of missteps in the DLC front, sadly. As I say, I think I'm reasonably happy with Battlefield's microtransactions because it's not something I feel that I have to take part in. I don't feel like I'm missing out if I don't buy the loot crates, so I'm fine with that. But, you know, if people want to, that's fine. They're only buying cosmetics. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt my experience. It doesn't give them an advantage. You could argue the DLC gives you an advantage, because I do think the support class weapon, I've forgotten this name, yeah, the Xiaoshat. I do think some of the DLC weapons are very, very strong and very, very good. So, I don't know, maybe the DLC is buying power, but, you know, who knows? For the most part, it feels balanced, though, and I don't think we'd ever see a situation where a game is won purely because one side had more players with DLC weapons than not. And I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen, to be honest, so... Meh. Overall, who knows? This is something that... It's going to take a long time to work out. As long as it's cosmetic, I'm generally happy. That's my rule of thumb. You're obviously going to murder me. Doing so badly here. Ah, but it's almost over. So this will be about a good time to wrap up. And I can go and be productive rather than waste time. Waste time on gaming. Ah, well. See you all later.